Heyo everyone! Have you ever wondered what it would be like to wake up in the middle of a desert one day, or another day wake up at the edge of a mountain, every time at a different corner of the world? Imagine unzipping your tent to see the sunrise in the Himalayas one day. For an explorer, this isn't a fanciful dream, but it is quite an exceptional time of his career because it's an everyday job. Explorers are the real-life embodiment of what people who go into trips really want to see. They sometimes embark on breathtaking journeys like Bear Grylls, but it's a very serious job, but it's also a beautiful and magical one to be doing. So today we're going to talk about that job. We're going to see how to become an explorer and what does it really look like on a daily basis. So if you're ready, let's get right into it. So as you may know, being an explorer is not only filled with adrenaline-filled adventure or dramatic discoveries. It's also a job that demands an immense amount of intellectual rigor and meticulous preparation to go on through those trips. They are, in some way, the ultimate and dreamlike geography student, spending countless hours learning about various ecosystems, studying a lot of diverse languages and cultures of other countries, and poring over intricate maps or other satellite images to plan their further and their future expeditions. So you maybe know it, but being an explorer can be done with a major in college. That's not a thing. But there are several fields of study that can help you become an explorer on a daily basis. First, there's geography, as I said just before. That's really important. It's about understanding the physical features of our Earth and our atmosphere. You can also study environmental science, for example, studying the impact of humans on the environment. That's maybe what you want to look for in the environment when you go into a trip as an explorer. Anthropology is another one. It's learning about human societies and cultures in the world, and studying a lot of their development in our today world. You can also study history and archaeology, which of course is studying human history, and doing so through the excavation of sites, and afterwards the analysis of artifacts that you might find. And the fifth one is outdoor recreation and outdoor education. It's learning the skills you need to have if you're in a situation where you have to survive, so it's a survival training. But I think on a daily basis an explorer doesn't sleep in camels. I think you might be sorry to hear that. But the seventh is journalism and photography, because yes, documenting and narrating their adventures is a pretty good thing for explorers, especially if they want to commit doing these travels to show to other people, like National Geographic journalists or photographers, but also people like Bear Grylls, once again, who do TV shows like Man vs. Wild. And last one is languages, because of course studying languages can let you communicate with the local regions and of course have a better understanding of every single culture on the planet, because we aren't as far away from each other as we think we are. And that's the basis of an explorer, and their job is to seek all of these connections between all of us. In addition to their roles that they have as adventurers and scholars, explorers are also detective in some sort. They really must be skilled in observing things and interpreting clues that they might find, especially from the environment around them. It can be a civilized place, but it also can be in wildlife. And sometimes there might be little clues of things that might make human knowledge advance. They sometimes find things through photographs or detailed notes and sketches of all the things that they might find. So afterwards, it's always great to see how they can reflect on what they found. Of course, assuring that the discoveries that they made can be shared to the rest of the world, and also can be studied more deeply by very experienced people. While we might say that an explorer's life is quite a lonely one, like we see in Bear Grylls and Man vs. Wild, because we feel like we're the only one with him on his journey. But it's actually really far from that. They very frequently collaborate with scientists and of course other explorers, because they sometimes go with groups, because they can share their knowledge, learn from one another, and of course it's less risky expeditions when you're a crew. So thank you for watching this video. You now know that an adventurer embodies the role of an explorer, a detective, a scholar, a survival expert as well, and of course a storyteller. And that's the one we know the most about. And when I was younger, I really wanted to become an explorer because I watched a little bit too much of Man vs. Wild. So doing this little research about the job of an explorer really was a great experience for me, and I hope you learned a few things. I really find it's an incredible job. Our planet is so amazing, so this is a little message for you to keep thinking about our planet. If you can do anything to help it, just do it. Have an amazing day. I'm sure you will have an amazing life. Be careful with our planet, and I'll see you in a new video very soon. I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye bye everyone.